Um, the question will be, it's all on Yapzor to stop the Ent from having a great time enabling the Void in that lane, blocking the camps. But again, it's an Omni Knight that's going to get his items even quicker. The quick Greaves, an Aura Buyer to deal with the early aggression of a Sand King plus, Morana combo. So the crown's still on his head. Alliance is technically going to win this game based off that logic alone. But
Well, let
Yes,
the man
well,
speak.
but just to be more realistic, I think Omni, if he gets a pipe this game
Yep.
against Mirana, Sanking, Necro, like they straight up win the game. Like their damage is very limited. If he gets like Greaves and the pipe, they win the game.
So is the crown falling? If the
Not
crown
yet.
stays on his head, Alliance is winning 2-0 though, Lacoste. But you're leaning with Secret. So are you lying? What's lying right now? You or the crown?
Well, I
People
guess
need to
we'll
know.
have to wait and see.
EGB.com. Click the banner below the stream, or go up there, or listen to Trent and Lyrical. Bye.
What an
Wow.
amazing outro that was. That was great. You
Great
feel like,
throw.
you know when like somebody like really wants you to leave the house or something, they're trying to like
Yeah.
push you out the door. They're like, "Yeah, it's so good to see you. Yeah, that's great." By the way, beautiful portrait that you have back there behind you. I really
Yes,
like it.
my self-portrait. You like
Yeah,
that?
good.
That's my good friend Clyde, actually. So,
Okay.
joining us for the game here. Team Secret was looking for inspiration,
Ooh,
and so there it is. I got you guys covered. Don't worry.
deep cut. Yeah, I like the look of this draft right now. I will say Secrets to me does kind of make a little bit of sense switching that Omni Knight to 3, since we always talk about how much these position 5s need to be there to empower the PA constantly. That was my thought of behind it, at least, was like that way Puppy can just follow around with Tumbleman like a lost child and just keep on empowering her constantly throughout the game.
Yeah, it's a little more important than like the Omni, as you're saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
needs and power. Omni's there mostly for the fights, but to get to the point where we need to be in this game, it's going to rely on Puppy and all that empowering. So he'll be a good friend to the Phantom Assassin. As Puppy currently is going for that really deep ward, and is going to, I believe, block off that camp. So going to slow down some of that early game stacking to begin with there.
That's nice. It's really good. Crazy is able to get that deep into there, but they set up for it, and down bottom, another ward placed down by Dire to set up for Courier.
That's the Morana ward, dude. Yeah, that's the easy Courier snipes. I think in this case, it's partially Courier snipes and also partially just to get the lane matchups that they want. And FNG, question is, where is he gonna go? Because if they got this guess right that he's gonna end up being top, which it kind of looks like they did, then that ward's really good. It's just another great way to limit her creeps, right?
Mm.
And then hopefully you're gonna, I would assume, body block the other hard camp, and he's only gonna have like one camp to work with.
Yeah, that's the way that you want to do it for sure. They did drop that sentry down to make sure that this one's not blocked. But...
Yeah, he went for the preemptive check.
And nothing there. He will be fine. I do like that ward placement, even just for like other stuff later on in the game that can be kind of sneaky. But obviously, True Sight and all that good stuff is super valuable. So we'll see how they do here. Zai playing on the Omni against FNG and Nico Baby with Yapzor in tow. Not always the most comfortable in the world playing against Enchantress. I feel like we've seen some really good Ench play recently, and just shows how much of a bully this hero can be in the lane.
Yeah, at least she doesn't really have any great tools versus you other than like the damage, right? She tries to slow you, you can just dispel it with Heavenly Grace. Get yourself moving again. She can't dispel the Heavenly Grace. You can only dispel the ultimate, which I'm sure you guys all know, but just to reiterate. And yeah, so overall should be pretty good. Zai's also just holding the Purification, just always threatening to go for it on the range creeps like that. And easy peasy.
Yeah. See, there's little impetus shots going out there early on and not wanting to run over to grab a creep with the early goings. We'll throw out the root there. Get some pretty good damage on, and Nico Baby going to be forced to jump away afterwards. Other lanes that we can talk about a little bit. Mid lane, yeah. Void Spirit facing off against Necrophos, as FNG should be able to get out of there pretty safely, I think. Maybe not, actually. Being juked, and they break the salve even.
Man, that hurts.
Wow.
Yeah, the spirits don't really like Necro, especially Ember. Ember hates Necrophos, right? That's like the one hero he really despises, as that did not end how they expected.
Wow, he thought that he could just pressure him. And it really didn't happen. Unbelievable.
Wow. Yeah, after all that, it's a chase down on FNG to result in a cancel salve. FNG just bought 2 more salves and dropped them for Nico Baby to bring. That's the state of this lane right now. That is not a ideal start at the moment.
Oh, damn.
All right. Yeah, so anyway, I think Limp should have a pretty decent time. I don't know how much pressure and how much regen he can force out of Nisha, but I would think that with it being a physical damage reduction, that it should be pretty good for Limp.
Okay. Meanwhile, again, battling it out with Zai up top, as it feels like that's where a lot of this action is going on so far. There's maybe a chance for some pressure down bottom since you've got S4 playing the Caustic build with the Sand King against the melee puppy. And in fact, it's some pretty good damage out there as they hit the arrow afterwards.
Also, just like you take away the one tool that Magnus has early, and that's those skewers into the tower, right? How many times have position 5 mags just won their lane because of that, and you're versus Leap and Burrow Strike?
Yeah.
Oh, Hopkins, he's getting in there. He's like, I will block this. Spends 2 leaps for it, but they'll call it worth.
Yeah, puppy will chase him out of there afterwards as more pressure on poor old FNG. Shadow
good for
Realm
Puppy.
punch.
There's, like, he can chase this deep because what is he removing from the lane? He's removing Burrow Strike into Arrow. What are they removing by Puppy being here?
Yeah,
Like, the only thing Puppy does in lane is take XP away from this PA right now.
Yeah, it's true. And like in the meantime, they are going to be able to get the side pull off at least for S4, or at least start to pressure for it.
I think it got cut though. Yep.
Okay. Nice. Well, that is going to be the long walk back home for Handskin. Maybe can drop some items on the way back. But they already have an urn done on Zai. Okay. Rana is pretty close to hers being done as well. Skewer back.
First blood.
Yeah.
Limp should be in good position for the runes, but Nisha doesn't have to worry about it anyway because of the TP in from Yapsor. So go to 2.
That's just going to take this one for himself. Gets the extra illusion.
Throw into Arrow down bottom.
Catches.
Does connect.
Well played. Dumba Man, nowhere left to jump. He's going to pop.
All he could do would be like jump up to the wave and he'd just die anyway. So
Yeah. Very nicely played so far. Again, Alliance making some stuff happen and putting some pressure on early. Obviously, the Nico baby kill earlier hurt a lot. And
kind of that Bramble missed. He had him.
They have a creep now too, so they can start to fight back a little bit more. This lane. Yeah, not too aggressive anything yet, as we're coming up on the bounty runes. As Puppy's trying to sneak around, see if he can steal one from Hands.
I think he should just give up on this. I think he can go for a skewer and just like suicide for it, but let him go. So it'll be 2 for 2 anyway. Misha's back grabbing theirs for his bottle. Oh, they had the Centaur there. That could have been bad if there had been a block. Or a deny, rather.
Like a stomp into deny. Been really good. Couldn't tell. It might have assimilated or something for that one. Regardless, down bottom, some more pressure here onto S4, but he gets another deny as mid lane. A little bit of pressure onto Limp. Nothing really to write home about there. Keeping a hold of that Fairy Fire. He should be perfectly okay. But I sometimes worry a little bit about how well this hero is actually able to survive. There aren't really any dispels on the Radiant, but like Dark Willow getting up to level 6 and hitting the Bedlam onto Limp, it could be a problem.
Yeah, that's true. It's usually depends on like the awards you're gonna buy. I mean, you heard the talk about it. Oh, goes for the scythe. Oh, try to scythe into the arrow.
That would have been really nice. Even still, pushing him back that far without a bottle was really nice. Now they can get a ton of pressure onto this tower.
Yeah, it's Siege Wave, so it's like value anyway. Although Yapsor gets an Arcane, but again, he's only level 3, so not a major concern here.
Okay, pushing him back. Puppy moves in as well. They kill off a lot of the creep wave, but they have another one coming in afterwards. And they're going to keep the tower there, punching away. Root now onto Limp. Lots of damage.
Trying to pressure Zai up top at the same time as well. But Zai tries to turn on FNG and almost, because if it wasn't for that bash from Nico maybe to stop one of those right clicks, I think FNG goes down.
Damn. Big play.
Now Yapsor's here as well. It's only a level 1 time walk, so he's only going to get 1 jump here.
Battling away, seeing if he can get the punch down onto Zai. Jumps away afterwards. And TP out! It's enough! Yapsor gets the kill. That arcane rune. And the timing on the Bramble Maze being back up again, I guess, or just able to hit it onto him.
Yeah, that's
very
nice.
well played.
It shaves off a lot of time on your spells. And that's usually the big problem with Dark Willow in the early game, right? Is those really long cooldowns.
So in the meantime, while all that was happening, Alliance did get a lot of pressure onto the tier 1 tower mid, down to 300 HP. But losing Nico Baby now 2 times in these early goings is not necessarily what you want to have happen.
Yeah, and Matu is just thinking like, yeah, I see the counter pressure where they want to do exactly that to me, so he TP's top and he just starts blurring the Ancients. Actually, he's not even blurring them right now. He's just straight up fighting them because he's got his Mask of Madness, so. I think Hotska needs more arrows, but his movement through this jungle has been skidded a lot. He's been walking back and forth under this ward constantly. So they've been able to dodge any of these setups because they don't really have to fear him unless there's a Sand King or a potential Scythe, right, to set up for it.
Yeah, Nish even able to push him back there a little bit. Arrow is going to connect, and the rune was top anyway, so it didn't end up mattering. The Apps were able to claim that one.
Yeah, he set a trap at the brambles and just moved in there first anyway, but Matu still taking advantage of these stacks right now.
Hasn't had the mag come on over to empower him recently.
And Nisha's actually down bottom and empowered right now.
Interesting.
Oh, they got the jelly on both PA and Void Spear. That's nice.
First crown up top will catch. Good amount of damage here on the Nico Baby as the root's going to land and actually going to drop the chrono and just TP out of there.
He only has he only has level 1 time walk, so he knows he probably dies there. Oh, that feels kind of ugly though, especially since he TP'd all the way home. But his mana was low, but that's a lot of wasted time, and that's going to force S4 to come top and secure this, which now again is going to take him further away from Hanskin, which means there's no more arrow setups, and this feels like he's a lost little guy wandering around here.
Yeah, really has kind of been left to not do anything. FNG's going to get jumped on here. So they're going to be able to pull him back in, get the kill, and now hoping to find any kind of a setup here, but he has another astral step up to the high ground. I mean,
to his credit, that constant pressure in the mid lane, even though he's not getting kills, they're dodging and stuff, and they did take the mid tower with that. So,
right.
You know, he is a threat.
Arrow going to be off the mark there. Yeah, I think the mid tower going down is the biggest win out of the last couple minutes for Alliance. And my main question now is like, what's Nico Baby's sort of catch-up mechanism going to be in this game? Like, how does he sort of find a place for himself? Because right now he's the lowest out of all the cores.
I try and get the Magnus to defect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come empower me.
You know, that's probably his best bet. Other than that, I feel a lot of lanes would be great. If he can like try and stay on lane to get more gold, that'd be amazing. RP used.
Yeah, they popped epicenter there too, trying to set it up for a turnaround, but wasn't able to make anything happen there. As they'll deny out that arcane rune and start to get a little bit of pressure down bottom. It looks like since Chronosphere is still 50 seconds for being up again, but this tower is low HP, and this might be a bit of a catch-up mechanism there for Nico Baby.
And that's his mask too, so he can finish this tower, rotate back to the jungle towards his ancients. He's got a stack sitting there for him. He'll be all right. Yeah, he definitely needs a little bit of time though. I would love to see him tag in with this chrono in 30 seconds though. Good arrow from Hanskin in the mid lane. If you guys are picking support Mirana right now, please do this. It's a big part of support Mirana is arrowing those catapults like that. It does so much for your team because if they don't have actual pushing heroes, like the Radiant pretty much don't right now, then it makes it a lot harder for them to secure your towers.
Man, it's on such an easy timing. Go and check it out every couple minutes or so.
And it's a good practice in your arrows because you really can't miss them. Like, also,
true.
if you're playing against Mirana, jump in front of the arrow. That is 100% the play. And you guys are already really good at that. I know, so it's fine.
4-1 so far here. And more time given over. The top net worth hero, no surprise, is going to be Matumba Man. That Mask of Madness going towards the Deso next. Does have a lot of opportunities to make stuff happen in the early goings here as the smoke up
FNG
run into FNG. They spot him
Bambi.
immediately, and FNG will fall. Most likely Chrono, though, gonna land. It's onto all of them. S4 is caught for the moment, looking for a burrow afterwards to follow it. They get the break on that Terrorize. It doesn't come out. So they take down, it looks like 2 here, most likely, although, oh, Puppy trying to make a move.
Look at the blocks.
The body blocks, making the hits. And that's 2 down, now possibly a 3rd as well. PA tries to jump into this one to make something work here. Sword doesn't have another burrow strike afterwards. They're trying to kill off Hanskin, but just dodges away from the Remnant. And he's out of there as well.
He's clarity. He wants to chase.
Burrow,
Whoa.
just a little bit off the mark. Anisha will manage to get the TP out. All right, crazy
Right.
madness.
Yeah, that was a lot of XP, like 340 for SK, Necro, and the Void, and also 430 gold for Limp there. So he felt the need to go for the Yules first this game, and that's really good because now he can go back for those auras because of this big gold infusion right now. But that Yules versus the PA, you can dispel the Empower, which is pretty good depending on how it's going. Obviously, it's good versus the Void Spirit in case he's trying to go for some shenanigans on you.
Yeah. Even little things like, you know, if Magnus is trying to go for a big RP or something, there's no way he's going to be getting a BKB this game on Puppy. That could be a nice little pickup there as well. A triple stack right now on the Dire Ancients, which feels a little bit difficult to do, but...
I was going to say, maybe he's going to build up. Yeah, you could use a creep or something if FNG was around.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
gonna
I don't think... I'm curious how this goes.
Mid lane. Burrow strike, arrow, setup.
Okay, well,
easy
Nico Baby's
peasy.
having his own team fight. Can we just watch that instead?
And then afterwards, Zai down low.
Oh, Nico Baby's
but
not
TP's
winning.
out. Oh, God.
Nico Baby's losing.
Jesus. Yeah, dude. This is not doable
Who
right now.
snacked this? Oh, wait, you can actually... yeah, it tells you now. You can actually, like, rat out your team.
Really?
Giant, yeah, because you get the little Mirana icons, right? Because she gets the bonus gold, so it's got the neutral creep stack thing on the
Ooh,
creeps.
Cool.
But yeah, so he just started kiting them. That's what you have to do. He went for the mega fast greed hits before, so now this is just the delayed farm. But it's okay. There's no vision. They're not contesting. You should survive this.
It really feels like if Mirana, or not Mirana, and Enchantress sends an arrow over, that'd be pretty good. A creep over, rather, as an arrow hits on Anisha, and he will die again. He just respawned.
Quick ones.
Damn, dude. Nico, baby. Just back at work again. Oh, man. That's a
This
it's
is
a
like
hard
the
life.
longest stack farm I've ever seen for a carry this fight. Oh, nice bashes, though. It's like a non-stop source of action, though. Can we get
Right.
showcase mode? Is that possible?
Oh, see it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him work.
This is the
working, man,
future of
Floyd.
Dota, guys. I want to watch in this perspective all the time. Oh, no! They have a haste rune. They're coming.
Oh, God.
Okay.
No, there's
Maybe
no
he's
way they're
getting a little
over there.
concerned. Well, he's worried that they're going to come up with that haste rune and go for the bounty.
That's fair. Yeah. God. They're
But
going
that was
to,
so
pressure.
long.
And it's still
And
not
he's
done.
still missing the big dragon and the big triceratops.
He gets the salve, though, afterwards.
He's coming back.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun. You can do it, Nico baby. Woo! It's back, baby.
And, like,
Easy
it's
farm.
kind of worth it. And now Chronosphere's back up again, right? Like, it's all good.
Yeah.
All according to plan.
It's a lot of farm. And, like, the bottom wave's pushing in the whole time.
Sorry?
All good. They smoke up around him.
Tries to make it get.
Oh my God.
Oh, arrow. Well played. And skin. Hitting him. Yeah, getting towards that mechanism next as well. Limp runs in Anisha in the river. The rest of the team grouping somewhat together. They're underneath a ward. The sentry ward spotted him making that move. This actually is a little bit scary. They're not going to realize that FNG is going to get caught right at the outset here. Arrow going to go
the
forward,
illusion.
misses. Ooh, and it is going to be a GA used after the chrono, and now Nico Baby's just got to run. Can't do anything. RP follow-up back onto 2. Can they bring any of these other heroes down? There was
Matu
no
didn't
follow-up
join.
after the RP. He decided to
went
go
after
on Nico
Nico.
Babe. And now, oh wait, they still kill off S4 though. And that might have been the right decision in the end. Nico Baby trying to turn here, decides that he wants to fight with Tumbleman. They have the Reaper sight to kill off Zai.
Arrow.
No more save afterwards, and they get the kill just at the end as the Terrorize comes out. Nico Baby gonna try and dodge. The Curse Crown makes it happen as they chase down yet another. They'll catch onto Yapzor. Lots of damage done, but not enough. Alliance winning the fight.
Oh no, what a disaster. You get this RP on 2, but Matu's chasing. That was unfortunate. I think that was a little bit of a desync there by them. if he's in there with like potential crits and empowers, that makes such a big difference in that engagement. And then right after they're able to clean up the Omni Knight, so then that just makes the fight like breaks the fight wide open for Alliance. Woo!
I love that. That's nice.
I'm getting there.
It's so mind bending.
I
can't
tell
handle
ya,
it.
I just can't handle it. It's this clown thing next to me. I think it's contagious. Arrow will miss on Nisha's limp is wrapping behind. He does not have the sight.
Crazy.
And what are you guys doing?
Ants gets out of his mind. Limp's crazy too. Now they jump on him. Okay, Yules to try and live. No chrono available, obviously. Epicenter comes out from S4. They kill another one. Matumba Man does not take that long of duration to stun, and the dust still on Sand King. They secure the finish. Alliance will lose the fight now. And
You ever bait your team in with too good of wards? 'Cause that's pretty much what just happened there, I think. Man, look at this vision behind the tower, though, guys. We have to fight them.
Yeah.
It must be good.
Damn, dude. It's a little crazy.
Okay, those fights actually suck all the energy out of the team. I hate it when that happens, right? Like, you won this fight that was, like, kind of hard in the jungle, and then a couple guys decide to, like, stick around too long in one spot, and then they decide, like, okay, no, this actually looks good, but then you just feel like you lost all your momentum.
Right. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
little
they
ward
all
there.
just directly on top of that sentry.
Catch one. S4 Burrow. They have any save? Oh, no mechanism yet. FNG, he got his ward. But he'll lose his life for the trouble. And now with Deso done, this could be straight into the pit. In fact, yes, they're going to go for it.
It's like Alliance just like lost focus in this past like minute and a half, and it's costing them dearly. This is an extremely pivotal part of the game right now, and to lose those fights just so freely, extremely costly. I mean, they know this is happening, but with the chrono, how can you even get in here as Nico Baby, right? They have the stairs covered. Poppy's playing the Vanguard up front in the river. He's like, I don't care. I'll RP anything.
Yep. Oh, I think it's a good decision by Alliance not to go in there without the rest of their heroes. But again, speaks to the problem of just stepping a bit too far forward and maybe a bit of a lackadaisical couple of moments there.
I
Alliance
hate when I get all
punished.
lackadaisical.
Yeah, man.
Ruins my day.
Well, got Aegis. Got Basher on Matumba Man.
Oh,
They're ready to
FNG,
party.
another D ward. Please, sir.
He got it.
I
FNG
mean,
doesn't care.
he gets his man every time. Those pesky eyes.
Ooh,
Oh,
the turn! Oh, and the Reaper Scythe comes out afterwards. Not quite enough to kill off Matumba Man. The punch is coming from
Heavenly
downtown.
grace.
But it's not going to happen. And the urn won't even be enough to finish him off at the end. Oh, oh, oh. Dude,
Omni, good hero.
a freaking play. And this is like before Glimmer Cape comes out too, right? One of
They
the
just
ultimate
did-
answers.
3,000 damage.
Yeah.
And I did not see many people taking hits there besides Matu.
Yeah, I think that was just one of those things. I mean, Epicenter might have hit a couple, one other or something.
Yeah,
but
that's true. But
still.
it is ridiculous. Like, between the HP regen and the purifications being dished out here, big saves.
Which I think is part of the reason why we're seeing this, like, you know, the Shiva's Guard rush for Limp. It feels like they need something to stop all these heals that are coming in, but kind of wondering if it's all coming a bit too late now. And with the Glimmer Cape up on Omni Knight, like, Reaper's Scythe feels so much less impactful.
Yeah, it's true. It's, like, kind of useless. And then the Aether is the last really key thing for the Omni, right?
Yep.
Just it's tough between the Aether and the Blink. If they win a fight, he might just go straight Blink. So they basically, you know, one's essentially just a big improvement over the others. Nico goes for the solo with the Chrono. Wow. Not expecting that.
Now, Secret.
What do you get? You got
recognizing-
400 gold and 929 XP. Okay, yeah. That's a pretty good solo kill.
Yeah. I mean, it does leave a nice window open here for Secret when they have Aegis for what now? Another 2.5 minutes?
The thing is, you can't fight them with Chrono when they have Aegis anyway. So that's why he just
That's
dropped
true.
it for the pickoff, right?
That's fair. But I wonder if it sort of emboldens Secret to go further than they might have otherwise gone. It doesn't look like it. They're
Oh,
still
well, it
playing
looks
somewhat
like they want
conservative.
to... Yeah, they're
Yeah.
after Nico, baby.
Oh my God.
Baby.
He just got walloped.
He just started buying out. I saw him mashing the buy key.
That was a rather big hit there, man. That did not look good. Holy moly.
I like how there's like the little fight recap and it still just puts like the 0 for the void. It's like he
Yeah.
did 0 damage. It's like, yeah, he was just trying to run, man.
Poor guy. Yeah, not nearly as free of a game this time for the Faceless Void as we saw last round. At this point, you still have to dodge the Aegis, get these other heroes as farmed up as can be. Shiva's guard is done for Limp at this point. That's something. They're waiting for people to TP back in.
Yeah, they're camping mid. Hansen's going to reveal. Has 4 points in the Starfall, so can try and clear this out, but can't really get any actual tower pressure, unfortunately. So there's still no reason that they should be returning right now. It's Team Secret. They still have 2 more minutes for the bounty runes anyway, so nothing really to gain there. And they have Ob's Vision here on the Limp.
If they get onto him there, it's going to be an Aghanims for the Void Spirit too.
They could just swing with this Aegis into the jungle and take that outpost if they want, though.
Dude, I don't think that you can do anything to this PA anymore, right? Like, with Heavenly Grace Satanic, was this 30 HP regen, which is going to have that, like, bonus 50 status resistance. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Their only hope is to keep Zai far enough away that he can't cast spells on her. I don't even know if he needs the Guardian Angel, but even just, like, the Heavenly Grace, I think you have to try and save.
Yeah.
Try and keep him back somehow.
It really feels like that's the only thing that matters right now, is just getting that Heavenly Grace on PA. And then,
We've seen with all these Omni games lately that it's at least possible with the support Omni. But versus this core Omni who's got a little bit more gold on him, it's going to be a bit more difficult.
So it's up to 65% status resistance with Heavenly Grace on him, and that Satanic. They do spot out that the PA is over here. Wards in the area, which reveal the dead creeps.
It's just, spontaneously combusting over there.
But now Alliance, they're gonna run into him.
Just walk it
Hello,
in.
S4 Aegis
That was the
expired.
Aegis.
Wait a minute now. Oh, Yule
Yule
Scepter though.
Scepter.
Afterwards, that was Limp with the Yules. That was not what was needed. Reaper's Sight afterwards isn't enough. Not quite. They get to terrorize it just one shot. Poor old S4 there. That's walloped. Now Nico baby moving into position. There's Vision down in the area though. RP and Puppy trying to run away. Chase down. There's going to be the chrono catches onto both of them. It's a good combo, but it's so much damage. It's so much regen. The GA afterwards. Matuppa man barely living. Oh, the purification came out afterwards. Trying to use, trying to kill Blur. It's not enough. They take him down, and now Limp trying to play a little bit of cleanup with Nico baby. Yapsor going to get punched down. A triple kill for Nico baby. And Handskin, eyes on Nisha. Arrow gonna connect. He's been having a great game on this Mirana. Sick
Oh, it's
stuff.
like last game all over again, man. Things look so bad and just like getting worse and worse for Alliance. They just have to wait for their one moment, and again they find it. And
One
perhaps a bonus here.
They take them
Can't
all
even get
down.
Z-Ward.
Damn.
So I think what happened was that I couldn't tell if the Heavenly Grace was already on or if he saw that Heavenly Grace was about to come out either way, but Limp was just convinced that arrow wasn't going to connect, which is totally fair between like the status resistance as well as the Heavenly Grace there, so that's why he went for that.
Okay.
But, I mean, and obviously ended up being completely fine. So, well done, Alliance. They get a tier 2. I'm guessing they got most of the bounties. Puppy grabbed 2 of them, actually, so he got the top ones while that fight was happening.
Did the PA pop Satanic maybe? Was that what that was? That could have been it too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was hard to tell.
Regardless, 3,000 gold lead now as the tier 2 tower goes down. Roche a minute away before it's capable of respawning, but you can see that graph switch around that happens so quickly, and the timing now, like, PA thinking she could go there and feeling safe, but as the Aegis expires, they took the fight.
Yeah, it's actually crazy how good the Ench and the Yules is this game, right? For just Empower, Satanic, Guardian Angel. They got a lot of stuff they need to use for Dispels. And now they're going right back in for another Moonlight Shadow. Ain't detection nearby? I don't see any sentries.
Oh, they have Reaper Scythe, but no Chrono. They'll
Oh,
find
man.
one. Get Vision right at the start, and Yapsor dead.
Good thing they
Puppy.
turned for that.
Puppy. Well, they back away. Walk into him. Puppy has RP again. Still no blink, though.
I feel like I heard JJ say that more people have been going back for the True Sight now on Void, but he's
Yeah.
opted for the damage this time, which of course could hurt them in a couple of these situations. The Void Spirit, sorry. Not the
Right.
Faceless Void.
Too many.
Oh! Look at this pick rate. All right. I guess that was not what he was saying. So the win rate, maybe that's what he was talking about, was the win rate.
Okay, got it. Interesting.
I mean, we usually see it with the 4 Void Spirits. They'll go
Right.
for the... that's probably what it is, honestly, like the 8%.
Yeah. You that do it. Which makes sense. Or maybe like offlane ones as well.
But like whenever you're getting the Ags, right, you don't necessarily want to get the True Sight because that's not going to feel very good.
Wasted value there, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Orbit Destruction is an interesting pickup as well. And this game, you talked about it, Nico Baby did decide to take the Enchanted Quiver. He'll hold on to that one. Well, DD, just
Ooh,
spawns
man,
now as a
Quiver
Legion.
versus PA. That feels so good.
Yeah. That first hit guaranteed. PA, though, does have the Orbit Destruction. And that is a nice pickup for her, for sure. Wait, up in the north. Puppy. Gonna get caught. Arrow afterwards. Easy pick off there. Nico Baby comes to secure it.
That's really interesting that Matu's taking the Titan Sliver instead. Who's going to put the orb on? The Void Spirit, maybe?
Yeah, probably. Well, he's not taking
Or just
it.
nobody? Are we just... I mean, it's... Like, I kind of appreciate the idea of stacking the stats resistance.
Right.
Because that seems really broken. But... I don't know. You're also just going for max damage, right?
It's an interesting decision. Like, are you gonna try and blow up these heroes just in one fell swoop or what? Granted, it's a lot harder to do that now. Like, you got a freaking Reaver on this Necro. Everybody's sort of building up that armor little bit by bit.
One fight just taking away so much from Secret this game.
Yeah.
Felt like things were just rolling their way. They were just walking wherever they felt like all over this entire map, and now just a little bit of space gained back by Alliance, and suddenly it feels like they're in control. I suppose a lot of that also comes just because of the timing of the MKB, right? Like when Nico Baby died, he'd like just finished it, I think.
Right.
So it's changed things up quite a bit.
Yeah, knowing their timing. Alliance definitely feel like they've game planned out this lineup and the way they wanted to run it, and it's looked fabulous. I'm really impressed with their performance today. I mean, you know, this is a team that I think had only won 2 series up until this point in the Epic League, and now trying to turn it around, you know, right when it's all on the line. It's a good time to do it. I'm sure fans would have rather seen it earlier, but they're looking good right here.
They prefer the drama, you know?
It's fair.
Make things tense. It's good. They're good showmans on the side of Alliance.
True enough. But Secret, by no means at all out of this game.
I'm terrified for Alliance still. There's a BKB done for this PA. If they don't chrono her, she's going, right? That's it. I mean, Scythe is not as glorious as it once was, folks.
Smoke up. Chasing behind this PA. And Moonlight Shadow. Vision. Don't see her. Go, baby.
All right, first hit bash on the Faceless Void.
They don't have Vision down. Oh, they don't
They have a
quite
sentry
see
that goes
him.
right to here.
Yeah, that's scary. Right on the edge of it. Nisha
He's
can reveal
in.
himself. They jump in. They find him. Oh, they caught both. There is a GA afterwards, though. Is it going to be enough? Trying to kill off this PA Matamba Man. The RP on everybody. They got to blow him up in time. Nisha jumps through them all. Look at the damage coming out. Can they do anything else afterwards? Zai trying to run Matamba Man hitting real old hard as he punches down Nico Baby. Won't be able to finish him off, but Limp eventually will fall. Damn, dude, that satanic turnaround is big.
Yeah, this like without the Omni inside, I'm surprised they actually got him that low, even with the Omni being able to cast everything from the outside. But yeah, they found their freedom. And you know what was really smart actually was how Matu jumped to the back and went on FNG, because if he had stayed and kept trying to commit onto that clump that they'd RP'd, there is a chance that FNG gets like just enough cleanup to finish him.
That's a good point, yeah.
Right? That like pure damage, like getting through, like maybe he gets you, right? But he just like guaranteed the fight for sure with the quick jump out.
True. Yeah, there wasn't really anything else besides that he had to worry too much about. And that was before BKB. What's up?
You know, like a fine, you know how you have your wine pairings? You know it's a great pairing with Aegis, guys?
What's that?
That's a rapier. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
There've been a couple of rapiers here today. It's been a very divine sort of day here. You know?
The other one wasn't too divine, if I remember correctly. I think I remember seeing one that kind of...
Well, it was about divine bracket. It wasn't really immortal like an Aegis, you understand?
That's fair. That's a good
That's
point.
the issue.
Oh, Nico, baby. One bash for death. Oh, didn't get it. Jason. Looking. Where you at, buddy? He's gonna jump away and hide in the trees. Didn't get vision.
Yeah, Matu went a little too big brain. Nico maybe just went for like the easiest simple. Like I will go up and jump.
There you go.
It was basically a coin flip.
All right, 1919, less than 1,000 gold separating these two rosters right now. The main differential being this PA that's sort of topped out on net worth right now, trying to work towards that Rapier. Besides that, Omni Knight, obviously, not super necessary for him to be pretty freaking stacked up, but he's got what he needs at this point with the Aether Lens and the Glimmer. Your two towers still left up top, and Radiant have claimed the other outpost, while Dire hold on to the other one on the other side of the map.
Just another Moonlight. Maybe to get everyone inside for safety there. Perhaps put a bit of fear into Team Secret. It's just we've immediately switched positions here, right? Now with the Aegis and the cheese remaining there on Secret, they just don't want to do anything aggressive on the side of Alliance. Oh, are they going in?
I
Someone's
mean,
gonna poke his head.
they're flirting with it. They're thinking about it. They're underneath the ward right now. Puppy is in Dangerville. Run away from that
Is
place.
he? I think Puppy's fine.
Yeah.
I think Puppy would be very happy if anyone decided to try and make a play on him.
Okay. I trust you.
Wait, that works?
Oh, that's crazy.
No, that can't be that. I don't know.
He was
We're
just
gonna
doing it
ignore
to cover
that.
Puppy.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
it
I think
was.
so.
Jump in.
Oh,
Was
nice
that the
ghost
Ghost
timing.
Shroud?
Or well, ghost shroud timing.
But lo and behold, you drop down the Heavenly Grace and suddenly you're invincible. Still, oh, he switched back over the Paladin Sword. That's why I was like, it's only 65 stat resistance.
It's only 65%.
Oh, man.
This Rapier's not gonna be done in time for this Aegis. Should Matu just finish the Abyssal?
I kind of feel like, yeah, it's a little scary. And it like would give you that big inswell of like fightability right now.
Yeah, but look at him with Heavenly Grace.
It's true.
3,200 HP.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just scary. I like, because thinking about if they do get the Rapier done on the timing of the Aegis expiring, it's like, I don't know. It seems really on a knife's edge to me. But Matumba Man never one to back down from a challenge.
Oh, this hero's so scary. It's just like one-shotting creeps. Walking up here.
It's super
All right,
silly.
we have a minute and 15 seconds.
Where the Dagons at? That's what I want to see. What's the deal with Matumba Man? Dagon
Nico is
Reaper
going to
Sight.
show on the wave bottom. So
Limp.
they are well aware there's no chrono right now.
Limp has the heart coming out, delivered to him right now. Along with that essence ring, but they're gonna get this tier 3 tower. Hard to stop the pressure. Run out the other remnant. They get another Heavenly Grace. On the Matumba Man. Slow and steady.
All right,
Beat
can
down
they
the
kill him with
buildings.
just an arrow? Is the question, I guess, right? Which I don't think they can, because if they try and hit him, if they try to arrow him when he's Heavenly Grace, it's not gonna last long enough. And if they try and do it when he's not, then he'll just get dispelled.
Right.
So they need chrono to kill him.
Well, this is what they're going to try and do. Bring it down. BKB out. That's a decent way to start this. Yule Scepter lift up afterwards. Need to survive on Limp. Got a lot of HP. Matumba Man back up to full life. And after they force out that BKB, Alliance feel more comfortable staying on their own high ground.
Yeah, that's the call to just back from Secret. All right, pretty good defense. You kept your melee racks. Losing tier 3s doesn't really matter that much anymore. I mean, it's not great, but it doesn't really lose you any major objectives. And Matu can go contemplate his next purchase here with no Aegis, and we'll see if we still get the glory.
Absorb.
I think he's gonna do it. I think he can do it and not die.
Okay. They just got Blink on Omni too, so that might be good enough.
Oh yeah. Oh look, he's doing the disassemble play.
Okay.
Wait, where's the rest of it though? Sir? It's on your courier, sir.
He doesn't want to show it, maybe? Is that a thing?
I think it's coming. I think he got a neutral maybe. Whatever. It's coming back now, so it's
Okay.
fine. He noticed.
Yeah, he has the Minotaur horn instead of the Paladin sword, which is a little surprising to me, but I guess it's decent.
I think it's just because all he has to do is swing with Satanic, and he does so much damage that I don't think the lifesteal factor is necessary. You know,
That's true. Yeah.
his
Fair enough.
health bar is just gonna be maxing out anyway.
I mean, even like getting all that regen they get from Heavenly Grace, like every little bit of it. They spot Limp right underneath this ward.
He's put it together. By our powers combined.
Danger, danger. Jump in, silence. Matumba Man tries to find him. Can't quite get him, though.
Wow,
They're
this hero
gonna leave
sucks.
alone.
I can't believe he didn't just blow him up in one shot.
I mean, down bottom, there's a pretty big wave pushing in. They're going to need to deal with this on Secret. Maybe not. Maybe it's just going to push out naturally.
Oh,
ED.
ninja gear. Getting some good items here.
ED
All right,
down
is
bottom.
there
Yap
whoa,
Sword
a
takes
lamp?
it.
What a time to get that for someone on Alliance.
Limp jumped on. Walks away with the flicker. Burrow,
Whew.
not going to connect. Dude, Flicker
All right,
is
who
such
else
a
wants to
big
take a
pickup.
miss next?
Flicker is such a nice pickup for Limp. That's great.
Well, Poppy's thinking about it. Man, you cannot subject yourself to just random daggers like that.
No, it's really scary. I mean, because they don't have that like hard save. Like their hard save is like a chrono from Nico, baby.
At least he doesn't have 25 yet.
All right. Well, in the meantime, the wave is pushing out. Limp is going to try and force back Secret a little bit. Matumba Man just sitting pretty.
Oh, I love Rapier games.
It can change so quickly. It can just all be over.
Oh yeah, it's just done one way or the other, right? What's our buyback situation here? Anywho, let's see. A lot of
King.
no's.
Yeah, Sand King, Necro, and Mirana. Like almost nobody from Secret.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in it, but well, I mean that's not necessarily true. But like with a Rapier, they're less valuable, you know.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a 5 that can actually like, TP and get back in time.
When they
But
have
you mostly
that
just need to
outpost.
all be up.
I
Yeah,
feel like
true.
Secret need to like hold this area though to make sure that they can keep that for the Roche fight that they know is coming.
Yeah, they've secured themselves a. They
Oh.
have to go Roche.
Puppy up on the cliff. Puppy. Oh, the arrow's
got
not going
down.
to connect. Dual Scepter afterwards in a lot of trouble. Has the Magic Lamp. Misses the RP completely. And so Sand King is going to live through that one. Jumps in.
Hold the chrono.
Fakes
Oh, he
it.
missed.
Tried to get Matumba Man. Doesn't get him though. And now Matumba Man just laying waste in the back
Oh.
lines. Looking to beat him down. But Nico, baby, tries to live. It's not going to happen. Matumba Man takes his bounty. Claiming the kill. Now Nisha runs forward, looking for a little bit more from Limp as the Curse Crown does go for the
Not
flicker
the
away.
flicker.
Not the way he wanted it to go.
Oh, he got buyback.
Oh, the bounty runes! S4 got a bounty rune for him. Oh,
He doesn't
Limp
have
is
chrono
still
though,
gonna die.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, and S4 jumps onto Matumba Man. That's
Don't
not
go
the
in.
way they wanted it to go. Good bounty, bad jump though, and now they're gonna lose him. He is forced to. Well, no buyback on the Sand King.
Stabilize.
Can they do it? Reaper Scythe coming out, not nearly enough damage. The GA afterwards, they can't quite get
They got
it.
him. The Rapier.
Finish him down.
Nisha has it.
Chase down now. Nisha trying to run away. Can they do it? Chase down. Bash. Got him. Nico got the rapier. With the
They
leveler.
killed him.
How did he die there in the end? Dude, mass buybacks all around. It was a dieback from the Sand King. So I guess that he bought back and then TP'd out to get the bounty rune so Nico baby could have it.
He did 15,600 damage as the PA. That was all PA that fight, and not enough. Huh, alrighty. I mean, the scythe cut him down in half by the looks of it. That was the majority of the damage. Then everyone was just laying all that they had, right? I saw F&G, I'm pretty sure got the quiver hit too.
Right.
It's a very significant amount of damage.
God, GA is just such a garbage ability.
We're gonna have Ags.
Yep.
Ooh. All right,
Yep,
well,
another one.
back to the jungle. I can't believe we have 2 games where they went Rapier and lost it.
Yeah. It's kind of insane. And now it's like that moment too where, okay, you have the extra crit damage on Matumba Man, but if he gets chronoed, like he's just gonna die.
Yeah. It's okay, he can die twice.
That's true. There you go.
Oh, nice. Here comes the chart. I know what's coming next. How is it backwards?
I don't know.
Graphs aren't supposed to go that way. Why
It's
does
secret.
it curve back like a hanging cliff or something?
they bend space and time. That's what we've got here with Faceless Void in the game. By the way, has the leveler. So leveler, rapier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Goodness.
Mask of Madness. Like, it's gonna be silly. And they have that like really easy purge of the GA too if BKB is down with enchant. Like, there's some nice things going on here for Alliance. But Team Secret still hold the slight lead because of that Ags pickup on the PA. I don't know if they have the damage though. What do you think, Trent?
I'm very, very concerned for Secret. It's just one chrono. Although Nick maybe missed the last one, unfortunately.
That's true.
So he got his vengeance by getting the rapier. I mean, if they kill the Void, for example, the game's probably just over, right? So you do have that, and it is still PA. Yeah, sure, there's a rapier on the Void, but how many games have you seen where a PA still does the PA stuff without having a rapier
Yeah,
and just gets blown up?
it's true. It's definitely
What
still possible.
positioning here?
They're just hugging that wave, ready to jump on anybody who shows up.
This is just the game fight winning play that they're going for. Game fight.
Game
Winning play.
I like it. They've got the chrono AoE as well now for Nico Baby, hitting 25. Oh, don't show on that wave, Matumba man. Don't you do it. Don't you do. Oh, they
All right,
know.
they're leaving.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Nico's thinking. He's not going to go for it. He's crazy.
What's he at now? 3,800. All right. Back to the fields. Farm a little more. Get that rapier back. Man, he spent 2 Aegises farming a rapier. Deja vu happening here.
If he gives this one up, I don't know. It's going to feel pretty bad. Is there anything else that they really are looking for?
Besides the rapier?
Well, I'm wondering about these like other heroes because like it doesn't feel like they're comfortable at all going still, you know? They have to wait for that Aegis to wear off, I guess, but that gives PA another rapier. So it's sort of that question of like, when's it worth it to just kind of go all in on them?
I mean, PA was like that rapier was, of course, their whole win, you know. So it's like they just
It's
need
true.
another one. No one else has progression happening on their heroes. Omni doesn't really progress much further than what he's at now. You could look for some helpful items on the 2 supports, perhaps, but probably has the gold for a Yules.
I'm good with that.
I would not mind seeing like a 4-step or something from him or Yules, either one. But yeah, he wants to ensure that he has his buyback.
We've seen Yules be like very close to like amazing game-breaking things in this one, and then also occasionally just like throwing away a potential big advantage that a team could have had. But Man's close, very, very close. How much left on the Aegis? A minute left. Does reveal himself on this hard camp. They ping it out. No, he's there. He's going to show in the mid lane yet again. Sand King had the Aghanims queued up for a very long time, but is opting to instead switch over to the Aeon Disc. That's what everybody's getting right now, it feels like.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Aeon with the magic lamp, too.
Oh,
All right, here we go. Rapier number 2.
Handskin,
All right, we're back.
Handskin's going to have an E-Blade soon as well.
After some technical difficulties, Matu has returned to the match and finds Limp.
Walks right into him. Down to half HP right at the start. Epicenter coming out.
Good
Cancels
cancel.
it.
Good cancel. Not worth it.
That was scouted. They know what's going
That's
on.
fine. No cares, Epicenter. It's his worst spell.
Okay.
It's fine.
They de-ward on the high ground. And going to chill. Just chill. Don't need to do much else. Don't got to step out on the map. It's a scary place out there for you, Alliance.
That's frustrating sequence of events though for Alliance because you get this rapier, but then they snag that Aegis, which was a great play by Secret because it made it so the Alliance couldn't go aggressive and try and punish it all with this rapier. So now it kind of feels like you're back in the same situation. Like, sure, you're a little bit better off because your Void has a rapier, but is that much different than what the situation was before anyway, where it all matters on the chrono?
No, it doesn't really change that much, except like maybe you can fight a little bit better, I guess, as Void afterwards. Once the chrono's
I think the
down.
biggest change has been S4. Like, if he finishes out this Aeon Disc and with this magic lamp too,
Right.
he has a lot of potential in these fights to mess up the backline.
Well, and that's all he needs to do. He's not like super needed as a damage dealer, it feels like.
God, the fights are so chaotic though. It's gonna be so hard to keep track of like where the Omni and the Magnus are. They don't really have great vision options. I guess the arrows will be coming out soon. If you can get to 25, that's always good, right?
Oh, that'd be really nice. Yeah. Anskin alone down here with Yapzor. But the rest of Secret is going to be rotating this way as well. Vision on the map is really limited. One ward up here on the top side placed by Alliance, and then the other one up on this high ground by Secret. And besides
Everyone's
that,
just
dark.
clumping. And there's a gem on the Dire, too.
Okay.
I don't think the Radiant have. Oh, no, they do. Puppy has one, too. So.
Puppy.
Oh, RP.
Jumps in, catches them. That's a nice pickoff if they can get it right at the start, and they will. He has buyback, though. And that's Gem.
Yeah, that was good.
Damn.
Nice snag. So they can get some sort of a vision edge there. Man, I love that change to Magnus. With the little pullbacks, those skewers are just less finicky. The turnaround RPs, right?
Yeah. It makes it a lot easier. Nico Baby queued up another Satanic. You thinking he's going to drop his or something? What's going on, buddy? Does he want to stack Satanics? That work?
Big strats. I don't know. There's this other item called Blade Mail.
Yeah, right. Okay. Aunt pulls in, gets vision, Yule Scepter afterwards. That's the BKB. Nico Baby looking for an opening. Going to try and jump away. S4 living. Force out the buyback. Now going to run. Secret trying to chase. Nico Baby didn't quite get the full jump through there to get on the other side of high ground. So they won't quite be able to chase for anything, it looks like.
Anyone else going Blade Mail? Just Limp?
I think it's just Limp that has it.
Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't get it on Void either. Although I'm not sure what else he should be getting. I guess like Butterfly is like kind of tempting, but that feels just like so expensive at this point in the game.
Maybe
They don't have
Aghanims?
anything that goes through it.
What about eggs? I guess you want to get it off of a Roche.
Yeah.
Do Hyperstone. I don't know.
Frustrating that you can't even like get a halberd or anything because this stash resistance as well. Like, it doesn't really do anything, you know?
True.
It just goes away way too fast.
Still does a ton of damage with those right clicks, but we are getting into that weird territory as we get later and later. They
man.
have Ninja Gear.
His item
running.
choices stink. He's going for an AC. It's like, yeah. I mean, I agree. There's like not really anything else feels good. This is how the last bad fight started, Alliance. Be careful now.
Danger, danger. He didn't get the D ward, but he knows it's up there.
But yeah, the AC might be able to do something, right? Try and help out his allies and just generally a decent item for him in the current situation, but definitely not a like real feel-good situation. Now, Limp Aghanims, that feels a little bit better.
Okay.
I think it's pretty crazy. Well, that goes down to 10.
Got vision
Hold
of him.
in.
Pulls him back in. Goes Shroud afterwards. Burrow strike. Arrow. Good connection. Silence. Look at the jump from a Tumbleman. But he using it in the
Oh, he got
Chrono. He caught him on the other side. Terrorize comes out. Isn't enough to keep him alive. The TA is there. He beats him down to death. Takes down the Tumbleman. Now looking for more. They're going to kill off the mag. Immediate buybacks come out.
Nico Baby has both rapiers.
This is dangerous. He does a lot of damage, Trent.
Yeah.
Okay. Matumbleman back to farm another one? He's got it queued up. He knows what
He doesn't really have a choice.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, what a good game to take the Chrono AoE.
Yeah.
It's so important. I mean, you saw the struggle of Zai to just get in there and help. By the time he's getting all these Guardian Angels, there's like 100 HP left on the PA.
Right. Yeah, and there's like just at that point nothing you can do because even like the bashes coming out, that's where I think he got enough damage to finish off the PA there.
Hey, one thing, he's never gonna find an Abyssal at this rate.
No.
This poor Basher.
He's been naked there for a while.
Oh yeah, that's a game-winning item right there.
That is a
Look
nice
at this.
one.
As buyback, no cares. Oh, we're smoking.
Dude.
He just instantly refreshes. Let's go. They want this Roche fight, but it's gonna be too late.
Get your fruit on. Get your fruit on. Get those mangoes.
Get the outpost.
They take
Go,
the outpost
go, go.
away.
No.
He's not going to get there in time. Oh, Secret swindling another Aegis away from Alliance.
Please, not another Rapier Farm Fest.
I can't believe that they're going to get this one. They're not going to get here in time. Oh, the refreshed Chronosphere, but it's coming too late. But Tumbleman gets the Aegis, and they are going to jump out of there. Stomp comes a second too late. You got to be so mad right now as Alliance.
Oh, and now they have the Omni Eggs.
They got to be
That's
careful.
huge.
They have to be really careful about this. If Alliance get a little bit too testy and just think that they can push with no regard for anything.
I wonder
It's
if they should've
dangerous.
gone for this last time.
They're thinking about going on Matumba Man right at the
Hey, he's
start.
fine,
They
though.
got him. Ooh.
They have global.
Okay. Chase down, beat
Oh, no.
down. Isn't enough. Alliance, you can't give this one up here. Don't go out too far. Silence, on to Limp. Thinking about forcing a fight. Okay, so an Ags on Omni, you said.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have global save. Zai just has to be so far away. He has global and the refresher shot.
Game is hard.
Back to the Rapier. All right, so now this time when they have Rapier, it's going to go even better.
Okay.
I mean, shouldn't he just go to the MKB at this point?
Probably.
Although I guess he doesn't really have anything else that he can do, unfortunately.
I don't know, like the regen coming from Refresh Orb, maybe. Like this dude's, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. It's just a really hard game. Well,
Get that refresher orb out of the backpack, dude. Oh, that pains me. The numbers, they move so slow.
but there's nowhere else to put it. Like, double Rapier, he's running out of slots.
True.
Okay, well, huge injections of gold just being given over to Nico Baby. He is top net worth right now. This game is silly.
I can't believe it's another game where there's 2 Rapiers. I thought one was going to be enough. Now we're going to have 3 Rapiers, likely. I don't see Alliance ending this yet. I think it's going to get dragged out to another one because we're just third Aegis farming a Rapier.
True enough. Well, they show up down in the top lane, rather, FNG. They could make a play here with Yapsor since he has a sheep stick. I think he's going to go for this. FNG's backing away. All right, good decision there.
I feel like I haven't seen Yapsor in ages. He's just like throwing out terrorize in these team fights and just trying his best to help his PA live.
It's so hard, though. Like, this game is very difficult. I wonder if he takes the attack speed talent and tries to get into like an Aghanims or Willow.
Well, I mean, a Rapier is more likely, isn't it? Might as well have the attack speed just in case.
That's a good point, yeah. Yapsor could win him the game. Bedlam, gonna be used.
Oh, they're going for a Moonlight kill into him.
Can't quite get there. Yapsor
Oh, he
cheats
took
out.
the Moonlight instead of the arrows.
Okay. So very low downtime on this ability. Ends up
It's
being-
super annoying. It's 22 seconds, right? Yeah. And that's something. Basically 50% uptime.
They do have the gem still on Yapsor, which is.
Hey, what's that item that Matu got? Oh, Matu, did he assemble that on the courier? That's a no-no. Come on, Matu.
He's done with it. He's like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, you can't get all fancy.
Just take it right now away from me. What do I care? Another bounty rune's picked up here. 55 minutes. Matumba Man scouts a couple out, jumps right at the start, tries to kill one. BKB out. Gets one of them, and look at the jump. No, but the Chronosphere lands. GA afterwards. Can they bring
Hitting the
down
Nisha
Matumba Man?
illusion.
They went on the wrong one, but Matumba Man just gets demolished. That's Aegis down. What else they got left in the tank? Nisha gonna get stunned. Tries to back away. Yet again, another GA use. They burst down. Nico Baby destroyed him. All the rapiers on the deck in his inventory. Give me my property. I want it. Matumba Man takes him down, kills off Limp, and has 3 rapiers right now in his inventory.
I need more hands.
He's moving like molasses, but he is heading for some buildings. Oh no.
Oh, Puppy, that was sick. Puppy's just lurking on the side. He's already RP'd, and he's just like, I need Matu to come down. Gets the Empower, and then just slices this poor Void right in half. Nico Baby, just no chance.
There's a DD, but I don't think that Matumba Man needs it.
That damage from Nisha in the team fight too, by the way. 5,400. He did a lot of work there. I know that we're talking a lot about this PA, but Nisha really helping to finish this one.
Did they break it open? Secret now, 34,000 gold lead. Because that's
got
what
buyback
happens.
again from bounties, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh no, okay, never mind. Yeah. Well, either way, he's got it from ticking into it, so.
God. Well, now with the buybacks and like seeing everybody there, what do you even do?
Did they ever see the refresher? I don't actually know.
They might
I can't
not
remember
have.
if he chronoed in time where it would have mattered.
Right. I mean, I think it had it in his inventory for long enough that he probably, they know, I think.
Okay, yeah, it's true. It was in his backpack, yeah. Okay, they probably knows.
All right, Nisha punching away at the buildings. Don't want to reveal the PA here. Gonna sit pretty with the DD, but backs out afterwards. Still a huge lead, but not feeling comfortable walking up front and center. They have a refresher on Omni Knight with GA available in 22 seconds.
Dagger.
This is such a hard hold for Alliance
Please.
now. Limp. They get pulled in. Dagger again. No crits. Dodges with the
priming.
flicker. Unbelievable.
All right, get him with another dagger. Let's see.
Doink. The bash. I mean, he's got crazy armor on Limp.
Yeah, but
RP
still.
gonna be used. Wait, they didn't get the skewer out afterwards. They jump in from a tumble man, blows him up. Look at the damage. Oh, with just the cleave, that's all it took. Dead for 2 minutes.
This one
Zai
just got
approves.
cleaved mid-burrow. Do you see that?
That was ridiculous. Yeah, the tumble man is large and in charge, and right now they need an answer. They do have refresher chrono in 4 seconds. This is their only hope. If they can burst down Matumba Man in the duration, pops the BKB, wants to beat him down, but there's going to be the GA coming out. Second round of refresher going to come, but guess what? They got a second round of GA afterwards. Is it going to be enough to keep alive Matumba Man? They're trying desperately. The fear is there. Turns around, gets the kill. GG. We're going to game number 3. Oh,
Would you have it any other way, though?
no.
This game could have ended in such a boring fashion with just one Rapier.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm very thrilled that we made it to 3. So well done, Team Secret. Managed to clean out a relatively scary game. But, man, Alliance. I'm impressed they got so many of those Rapiers. It was a wild match.
Yeah, I think that, again, just that, like, that ultimate solution of being able to drop the chrono on somebody's head and then like take him down. I think that Ag's Omni, like you were talking about, it was so important.
That was like it. Did you see Zai's positioning that last fight? He was back like on the high ground by the Ancients.
Yeah.
He is not coming anywhere near that, just ensuring that if I press my ulti, fight's going to be a lot simpler for us. And then I can once I see the positioning, then I can like blink and Heavenly Grace and everything. But played it really safe and yeah, it became a game of the 2 hard carries of the Rapiers, but I think Nisha was really good this game. He had a little bit of like side moments there, but a lot of control throughout this match with the Aghanim Scepter there that probably went a little bit underpraised.
Totally, yeah, and Puppy making some good moves as well. It felt like there were a lot of moments that everybody had. I think there was nobody that like clearly underperformed. It felt like, which is what you want to see amongst these games, right? Top teams out of Europe. Love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a quick break. And then when we come back, the panel will break down all the ins and outs of that crazy game number 2. We're going to be heading right on to the final match of the night and this series right after this.
EGB, your esports betting world. The only place to find the widest choice of popular games and matches to win real money. Choose your bet on a single event or express of several matches with dizzy odds. Serving the market for 7 years with over 800,000 users. Join now to get your bonus for the first deposit up to $600. EGB, you know for sure who's gonna win.
Welcome back to the post game of Team Secret versus Alliance. We are split 1-1. T-Gov's chuckling away. What?
Where's the ground, Lacoste? Look, we popped
Ah.
Zoom. It ain't there, Chief.
Yeah,
Gone.
I
Outta
threw it
here.
away
It's gone.
because it was not
Undeserved.
helping.
It was
Not
not
helping.
helping. I will say
Back
though,
in my days, boys. Back in my days, I remember Dota 1. You know, ZSMJ for those people, for those who do not
Medusa?
remember who those. Now that's not me. That's not me. But ZSMJ Medusa, you know, he farmed a rapier. He lost a rapier. His courier died. Back in the days, like you could, you know, your courier dies, the items drops on the floor. So he farms a rapier. He loses it. He farms another rapier and then wins the game. Like this is pretty much the same thing that happened in this one. Like he farmed 3 rapiers, he lost 2, and you know, got the 2 back. It feels like he, you know, fed them divine rapiers on purpose so they can't buy items that they wanted to buy. That was pretty much the strat of this game.
So smart. Wow. I've never thought that before. You buy an item that they take, forces out their inventory. Like, realistically, does he want it? He's already got the MKB. Does he need the Rapier on the Void? You have an Aegis as well on the PA. That's game-changing.
I will say, I think one of the great achievements of the last year from Ice Frog is turning Rapier into a not meme item. It was like, it's perfectly viable. This is now the second game today where a Phantom Assassin was like, this is probably a good time to buy a Rapier. And then they lose it.
This time it at least worked, right? They had they were able to
eventually.
recover. Yeah, that's no, true. I use the term "worked" very loosely there. For me though, the one point in the game which I feel so sad, like if you're an Alliance fan, right? You see Nika baby buy that refresher orb. He's refreshing. He then looks towards Roshan, goes, "Wait, I need mana." Looks back towards the mango tree, waddles back quickly, grabs his mana, looks back towards Roshan. Aegis has fallen, and he's like, "Oh." You know, that to me was like the moment where Alliance could have made the big play.
Yeah, I feel like they could have won that game. There's like a lot of mistakes from their side. I don't think they should have went back after getting 2 divine rapiers. The refresher orb was the play, but you know, no one's having Heaven's Halberd in the team. Pretty sure they could have afforded one against the PA. Also, like, they definitely needed this spell. There were a couple of misplays early on, like Enchantress was not close to use that enchant to dispel the Guardian Angel, and because of the second Roche, they did not, actually third Roche, they did not kill it, so they gave, Aghanim Scepter to Omni Knight and the Refresher. I believe that was a 4th one. Yeah, makes sense. That was a 4th one, and then Omni Knight buys a full Refresher orb for himself. That was pretty hard to deal with, you know. It's global, he doesn't need to stand close, like he has 3 buttons to press, and it's pretty simple.
And there's only the one dispel coming out, right? It was that enchant. You saw the positioning, the Ench was always ready to help the Void out in the Chrono, but when you had that X Blessing, when you had that Refresher Orb, it was so easy for Zai to sit back.
What if
you're gonna live? Yeah, you're gonna live.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you tapping R?
Matthew,
are you tapping R
Matthew,
with your
can
mouse?
you fight real quick, brother? 1 second. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. This is my blink.
Yeah, okay,
my
that's
satanic.
not
All right, lads, we won the game. 3
I mean, I think Lacosta's onto something because, you know, if you think about it, and he had a Nullifier and a Necrobook 3 on the Void instead of 2 Rapiers, may have been able to actually kill PA.
See? Big brain.
Back to the drawing board for Alliance, however. Secret, however, feel very comfortable going back to their Magnus, but Alliance first phase a Phoenix, banning out the Io and Slardar, and Secret are going to ban out the Undying and Viper.
What if Enchantress, you know, bought a refresher, like big brain play, and she uses it twice, like just sells
actually,
all her
items. I was thinking,
like that could have actually been. Now that I'm thinking, that could have actually been the play.
Memes aside, that actually works, but unfortunately, he did finish the game with like a ghost and a solar. I don't think he had
let me check. I have the game open up on Dota.
Earlier, I was just like, if you could still re-enchant, creeps, being able to get the ranged satyr may have actually been pretty good.
All right, someone needs to do math. Solar Crest, Ghost Scepter, Boots, Buckler, Magic Wand, a dust in a backpack. I believe that's like only one dust, so...
He had 10.4k total net worth, it says on Dirt above. So technically, there were finances available to make the play, but it was a single play to make.
I'm sorry, in a triple Rapier game, are you not saving for the single play?
But like I don't know, like what's happened to Dota? But in China, we've had these like insanely long games when Elephant were playing, and then like today we've had some like great games, and it's just so refreshing to get to talk about like the dumb part of Dota. You know, we've had 3 Rapiers, tier 5 neutral items. They exist, by the way, guys. They exist. Like, oh, it's just so refreshing.
Also, I believe this was the highest crit I've ever seen, probably that we ever seen. It was a 7,000 crit coming out from Phantom Assassin. I don't think we're even close to that. This was just some insane numbers.
We're making history here in the waning days of this patch. Only 2 weeks remain, perhaps, give or take, and still much to be discovered.
I'm one thing I'm worried about is that Alliance's spirit might be broken. Like this is the type of the game that you had the tools, to win it, and like you end up losing it. The enemy carry has 3 divine rapiers. I don't know. It's not the game that you see every day. Like this is something that happens like once in a year or two.
For Alliance fans, they're kind of used to it, though. They pick up the Beastmaster to pair up with their Phoenix, possibly a bit of a denial pick to protect that egg, and Secret will snatch Nico Baby's Void away from him.
I think more importantly from this opening from Alliance, it's the fact that they now have 2 counters to avoid for this game. In the laning phase, you have the Beastmaster. Naturally, you're able to take his tower quite early, and it is one of the known counters. Also, you got the Phoenix, where if you don't kill him, then the egg kind of mitigates, right? You use Chrono, they use egg. Both very big team fight spells, and normally egg comes out on top if it's scaring the void away. So Alliance are going to be very happy with this opening, and I think touching on the point you said about will Alliance Spirits be crushed after that game, I think it's such an abnormal game where you can kind of brush it off to the point which is like they're rapiers, it was long, etc. You'd hope that the team can easily move on and just go, okay, let's just forget about it, reset for game 3, because it's not as if they can just pick apart like that one single moment, right? Like they've had a 15-minute window. It's such a messy game. You could technically attribute it to like that 20-minute rotation or this failed ward at minute 17, but realistically, it's easier just to go, guys, we've won game 1. Let's just forget game 2 even happened. Let's go back against game 3. And like with the draft so far, Alliance, they should be happy because they have 2 strong heroes against what is already going to be Matu's carry.
That's correct. Like Beastmaster providing vision. You see Faceless Void, there he is. Okay, so they got some really nice heroes inside of Alliance. If you like put heroes in the tiers, like these are all tier 1 heroes that Alliance have right now. I mean, Secret, also Faceless Void, Magnus, they're not too bad. But still, looking at the Alliance's draft, like you have Burst, you have some really good sustain, you have BKB piercing abilities, you have vision, you have heroes that actually scale. So looking good for Alliance right now.
Yeah, and for Nico Baby, this is like one of the rare situations that Morphling has not been instantly first phase banned versus Alliance, because generally that's like the reflex ban versus Nico Baby. So even though the Void has been taken away, he still has many, many tricks up his sleeve. As Secret go back to the Mirana and get it on their team again.
Yeah, egg hitter, easy to execute with the leaps. You're always going to have that, guy that threatens the kill on the egg coming out from your position 4, and good against the Beastmaster, can kill the boar, can kill the hawk with one-shot arrow. Like Mirana's been really popular lately, and everyone's just going pretty much for the same build where you get this Yule Scepter, and which is not affected by status resistance. This is one of the biggest parts of Yule Scepter. Like when you can actually use it, and there's really good spells to, just land the Chronosphere, Mags, the Skewer back. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this says Lina mid.
Yep. And I like the adaptation in terms of they've opened up that last pick to be for Nico Baby. They're going to see everything. Lina's quite a generic mid hero, but can fare well against most. So I like the idea of, okay, we need to make sure Nico Baby has an entry to that game. Obviously, in game 1, the Doom allowed this Void to have a complete free game. He owned it, right? He was unkilled in the entire time. So yeah, in regards, obviously, to the Disruptor pick, it's complementing that desire for early aggression, a little bit more lockdown. And I am worried about Secret's ability to take that early fight into a Beastmaster with Necrobook, sure, you have arrow, but you can only arrow one thing. And okay, Snapfire, that is a good response to aggression. We mentioned it in the previous series. It was being banned out against drow strategies because when you move towards that objective, if the Monomer Kisses come in, that can completely dismantle a push. So that's going to be Secret's answer. The arrow for the catapults, the Monomer Kisses for the early siege, and then Void will eventually come back around and scale back into the game.
Yeah, just overall a good, decent hero that's paired up nicely with the Faceless Void, and you have another egg hitter coming out from Snapfire.
It's true.
Like everything's still opened up. They can, put Snapfire 5, Magnus on mid. Could be Snapfire mid, Magnus 5, which I think it's gonna be. Like I don't think they're gonna overcomplicate things here.
Still, Lacoste, I feel like I need more justification for this disruptor, though, because against Faceless Void, we've oftentimes talked about how these saves are so much more valuable, like oracles or banishes or wyverns and stuff like that. Whereas Disruptor's in a wildly opposite direction. It's not at all a defensively oriented hero. It's pure aggression, it seems.
Depends how you think of it. Like, if Disruptor is not caught inside a Chronosphere, and we're talking about like pre-BKBs, he can just land a good Static Storm on top of that because they're going to be grouping around it, and they have some sustain. It's not a real save, but Phoenix, once the Sunray is maxed out, it provides a decent amount of healing. And on top of that, you have Beastmaster with the BKB piercing ability. So even when it comes down to that, Faceless Void lands a Chrono. If they just roar the Faceless Void, that's going to be no damage taken inside of Chronosphere, at least from the Faceless Void.
I'm looking for the big play, right? Which will be the Hawk flies in. Snapfire use ultimate. FNG uses Glimpse.
Glimpse, yeah.
Okay, I'm down for it. Dude, we did see some sick anti-relocate plays with the Disruptor earlier, so FNG is more than capable.
The key thing is, though, Disruptor is a hero. We've not seen much of it, but if we try and remember back when it was played, it's that hero that if you get the ball rolling and you start going aggressive, Secret has to commit to a fight. If they half commit, suddenly they're getting dragged back into that fight, and it does pair well with the idea of what Alliance is presenting with this active mid laner, this Beastmaster with the Necrobook. Like, it pairs well for the idea of we want to get out this game. It's nearly midnight. Maybe it's 1 a.m. Some people, they want to go to bed, they want to go.
The comfort meta.
Yeah.
And Disruptor is a good catch. Like, when you pair heroes with Disruptor, you want to have good vision. And Beastmaster provides that, either with his summons, either with the Hawk. So this is the hero that Faceless Void is really afraid of. Like, we're talking about pre-BKB, or, he wants to be able to enter the fight multiple times. So once he gets Glimpse back, there should be enough to bring him down, but they're going to go with Sanking. So it looks like Sanking off lane, Snapfire mid, pretty standard stuff, Mag 5, and the rest we know. So what do they need?
So they need a carry that can pair into Sanking Mirana. Ideally with some type of, inbuilt BKB would be handy. I think Juggernaut.
All the inbuilt BKBs were banned out, unfortunately.
Bans. Yeah, I've not even looked there yet. And I'm like, Juggernaut and Lifesteal have been banned. Well,
I mean, really, the only thing I can think of is that you want a carry who can just live inside of a Chrono, and even if you get targeted, you can survive it. And Spectre's banned out, so the last one that Nico Baby's been playing is Medusa, but I don't really know how confident you'd feel going into a Sand King Mirana lane, like you mentioned.
Yeah, it might be a good troll game. Like, you just want to have a stronger laner, and let's see what they go with. All right!
Put the crown back on, Lacoste!
There's the crown for the king.
We asked, and Nico Baby has delivered. However, you guys were not convinced whenever I asked you, where has Wraith King been?
Well, it's been nowhere. It's not a hero.
Nowhere.
It doesn't exist, Tsunami.